Today, we will study a detailed lecture on lipids. The checklist for today's lecture includes 1. An introduction to lipids. 2. The discovery of lipids. 3. The definition of lipids, the structure and composition of lipids. 4. The classification of lipids. 5. The functions of lipids. Let's get started with introduction to lipids. As I have previously discussed biomolecules, which include carbohydrates, proteins, nucleic acids, and lipids. Just like these other molecules, lipids are organic compounds. The other organic compounds that I've covered are found in all living beings, and lipids are no different. Lipids are found in all living beings, including plants and animals. Lipids are composed of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, just like carbohydrates. But the proportion of oxygen in lipids is much lower. If we talk about the presence of lipids, they are found in various sources. Lipids are present in fruits, nuts, and oils. An important characteristic of lipids is that they are insoluble in water. You might remember the rule I taught earlier, like dissolves like. This means that organic compounds dissolve in organic solvents, while inorganic compounds dissolve in inorganic solvents. Since lipids are organic compounds and water is inorganic, lipids will not dissolve in water. This is because, as we say, like dissolves, like, not unlike. Let's move to the discovery of lipids. Do you know that the term lipid was first used in 1943 by a scientist named Lohr? Now, we are going to study the structure and composition of lipids. The monomers of lipids are called fatty acids, as lipids are polymers. And as with all polymers, lipids have specific monomers that make up their structure. Now, we will study classification of lipids. Lipids are classified into 4 categories. 1. Acylglycerol. 2. Waxes. 3. Phospholipids. 4. Terpenoids. We will discuss each classification one by one. 1. Acylglycerol. Acylglycerol consists of one glycerol molecule and 3 fatty acid molecules, which together form one acylglycerol molecule. Because it contains 3 fatty acids, acylglycerol is also called triacylglycerol or triglyceride, as it contains the word tri, which means 3. Do you know that there are 2 types of acylglycerol? Saturated acylglycerol and unsaturated acylglycerol. Let's study the difference between the two. What are saturated acylglycerol? Saturated acylglycerol and typically found in animals, while unsaturated acylglycerol are found in plants. Saturated acylglycerol have single bonds between carbon atoms, whereas unsaturated acylglycerol contain double bonds between carbon atoms. If we consider examples, saturated acylglycerol are found in products like cream, butter, cheese, and ice cream. Examples of unsaturated acylglycerol include olive oil, peanut oil, coconut oil, and sunflower oil. Here is the second type of classification, waxes. Waxes are lipids found in protective layers of both plants and animals. These protective layers are on the outer surface, such as the skin. Examples include fruit skins, leaves, petals, and sepals. In animals, waxes are found in skin or fur. Waxes are also found in honey produced by honeybees. Let's move on to the third type of classification, phospholipids. Phospholipids are composed of one acylglycerol, 2 fatty acids, and 1 phosphoric acid, which together form a phospholipid molecule. As I've mentioned before, the cell membrane is composed of phospholipids and proteins. Phospholipids have 2 sides or heads. One is called hydrophilic, while the other, referred to as the tail, is hydrophobic. Now, you might be thinking, what is hydrophilic and hydrophobic? Don't worry, I am here to let you understand both of these terms. The terms hydrophilic and hydrophobic come from Greek words, and they describe how different substances interact with water. What is hydrophilic? Hydrophilic substances are those that attract or interact well with water. These substances can dissolve in water or be wetted by it. Word origin. Hydro means water from Greek hydr. Philic means loving or having an affinity for, from Greek philia, meaning love or affection. So, hydrophilic means water loving. What is hydrophobic? Hydrophobic substances are those that repel water and do not mix well with it. These substances tend to separate from water like oil. Word origin. Hydro means water, phobic means fear or aversion from Greek phobos, meaning fear, so hydrophobic means water fearing. In summary, hydrophilic, water loving, easily dissolves or mixes with water. Hydrophobic, water fearing, repels or does not mix with water. 4. Terpenoids. Terpenoids are the largest and most important class of lipids, and they are further classified into three types. 1. Carotenoids. 2. Steroids. 3. Terpenes. Let's go through each classification. What are carotenoids? Carotenoids are responsible for the various colors seen in plants, including the vibrant colors of fruits and vegetables. These pigments are all due to carotenoids. What are steroids? Steroids consist of a four-ring carbon structure. Examples of steroids include cholesterol and sex hormones such as estrogen and progesterone. All of these are types of lipids. What are terpenes? Terpenes are responsible for the fragrances produced by flowers and plants. It is due to terpenes that we get the scents used in making various perfumes. Question of the day. What are the monomers of lipids called? If you are a genius, you can answer in the comments. If you would like to watch my other lectures on topics like the lungs, kidneys, liver, brain and eyes, visit my channel to view my other videos.